In this video, I am going to give you a breakdown of UFC 294 in Abu Dhabi. Don't forget to wait till the end to hear my verdict on if Islam Makhachev wins this weekend. Is he higher up the GOAT status than Khabib? And also my predictions about Islam Makhachev versus Alexander Volkanovski. We have got Alexander the Great Volkanovski stepping in on 12 days notice or 10 days notice, 11 days notice, I don't fucking know, to step in against Islam Makhachev. Now, I still believe that the last fight Alexander Volkanovski won. I genuinely believe that. Watching it back a couple times again, I still believe that to the day. I don't hate Islam, not at all. But I believe he lost that fight. But I'm going to do a little run through of the main card. I think I'm just going to look at the main card now. We do have Britain's own Nathaniel Wood fighting at featherweight against Mohamed Niamov. I don't know enough about Mohamed Niamov to make a prediction on that. Obviously, I'm going to stick with the Brit and go with Nathaniel Wood. That is in the early prelim cards. And then in the prelims, we've obviously got Mohamed Mukayev against Tim Elliott. Obviously, Mohamed Mukayev wants to become the youngest ever UFC champion. I think he's letting it a little bit late. I think he's got until March to do that. Obviously, facing against number 9 rank Tim Elliott is a stepping forward. If he does come through it, I believe he will. And then we are on to the main card then, which is quite weird because according to Google right now, it's only a 3-card main event. So I'm guessing Ikram versus Alves and Said Nurmagomedov versus Muin Gafurov will both get pushed onto the main card. But I'm not too sure what the go is there. But I'm going to just go through the main card quickly. So we've got Magomed Ankalaev versus Johnny Walker at light heavyweight. Like, this is a fucking great fight. Johnny Walker coming off a couple of wins as well, so it puts him in a great place. Obviously, Ankalaev has fought against Jan Blachowicz, which ended up as a draw. I believe Ankalaev won that one. He's obviously beaten Anthony Smith and Thiago Santos, both in 2022 as well. And obviously he's not fought yet in 2023. So this is his first fight in 10 months since that draw against Jan Blachowicz. Is that going to affect him at all? I don't know if it will. Then obviously you've got Johnny Walker, who has already won twice this year against Paul Craig and Anthony Smith. Is he gonna have this run towards a title? He lost against Corey Anderson in 2019. He lost against Krylov in 2020. Lost against Thiago Santos 2021. And then Jamal Hill in 2022. Is this another run towards that title? I think it may be. But I do think that Ankalaev does win this bout. I really, really do. I think over in Abu Dhabi, I think that will spur Ankalaev on, because he will be treated like a home fighter, obviously. I do believe that Ankalaev does win that fight. I think it may be a decision. Maybe a decision fight, only 3-rounder, so I think it might go to a decision. So I'm going to go with an Ankalaev win there. Kamaru Usman, who also stepped in on short notice to fight Hamza the Wolf Chimaev. Now, this is some fight. This is some fight. So Hamza Chimaev has never been taken down in the UFC. Never been taken down in the UFC. And Kamaru Usman has got one of the best takedown defenses in the UFC. He's only been taken down by Leon Edwards. Do I believe Usman at a higher weight class Ideally, I think this fight should be at 170. Let's be realistic about it. I think the fight should be at 170. They're both 170 fighters, but also excites me a little bit seeing Usman at 185. Also excites me seeing like Hamza at 185, because I don't know if fucking what weight Hamza and Costa would have come in otherwise. I think they'd have fucking done light heavy or something stupid. I just think after the Gilbert Burn fight, I think there was we saw some bit of gaps in Hamzat's game, where obviously he got caught a couple of times by Gilbert. When he did get caught a couple of times by Gilbert, obviously the way he fucking just absolutely mullered Zhang Li. Do you know what I mean? It was unbelievable. Obviously he absolutely ran through Rhys McKee as well, who I thought had a really fucking horrendous start to the UFC career. I think he's an incredible fighter. I think he was fed to the wolves, literally, in Hamzat Chimaev. And I do think Hamzat Chimaev and Shavkat are fucking different. They're different. I think we will see both of them being champions, one at 185 and one at 170. I really, really do. I think Shavkat's a little bit more disciplined with his weight. I think he makes 170 a lot better than Chimaev does 170. I just don't know after the loss to Leon Edwards what Usman is going to be like. I really fucking don't. You got to remember, Usman has been around for a very long time with a record of 20-3. Do you know what I mean? Like, he beat Leon Edwards. He beat Sean Strickland already. So Kamaru Usman's already beaten the 185 champion. He's beaten Rafael dos Anjos, Damian Maia. Like, these are well-known people. Colby Covington, Tyrone Woodley, Jorge Masvidal, Colby Covington again, Jorge Masvidal again, Gilbert Burns, and then obviously the loss to Leon Edwards. Back-to-back losses to Leon Edwards. I don't know what Usman's going to come out. Is he going to come out and wrestle? Or what? I really, really, really don't know. Is he going to come out and wrestle Hamzat Chimaev? I don't know. I think he'll look at the Gilbert Burn fight and go, fucking hell, wait a minute, there's gaps here. This is possibly the route to beat Chimaev. But even then, Chimaev's a fucking dog. He is a fucking dog. I am going to go. Also, Kamaru Usman has not done a 3-round fight in a very long time. I think the last 10 fights he's had has all been 5-rounders. I think that will affect it massively. I think the gas tank level is going to be so much higher off both of them. Be like, fucking, let's go. I am going to go with the Hamzat Chimaev win. I think a decision. Hamzat Chimaev. So Ankalaev, decision. Hamzat Chimaev, decision. And now Islam versus Volk. Now, we all know what happened in the last fight. Like, we can argue fucking back and forth. UFC criteria is damage, dominance, duration. In that order. In majority of those rounds, Alexander Volkanovski had gave the most damage. We've got to agree with that because it's facts. Don't get me wrong. When Islam Makhachev had that body triangle in, was it the 4th round? He inflicted no damage on Alexander Volkanovski. Volkanovski was still throwing the punches and still shouting, fucking come on, do something. So, I think it's an interesting fight, especially such short notice. Such short notice. Volkanovski reckons that because he's not done a full camp, he is so much fresher and fitter for this than any other fights he's had. And I have to believe him. Like, the fight he had, his last fight was incredible against Yair Rodriguez. Like, fucking Yair Rodriguez is supposed to be, like, do you know what I mean, a title contender. And Volkanovski fucking stuck it on him. The same way as he's done to Max Holloway and Korean Zombie. He's fucking stuck it on him. And I do believe that I really do. There's something about Volkanovski that I really do like. It's not like I don't like Islam, because that's what everyone comes with. Like, fucking, you hate, fucking, you're a hater of Islam. Makhachev, you fucking hate him. You're such a fucking Conor fanboy. Just fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just believe there's something in the air that Volkanovski is going to be a double champ. I really fucking do. I really, really do. If Islam Makhachev wins this fight, he is higher up in the GOAT status than Khabib. And you can fucking argue with me all day long. Islam Makhachev's record of fighters, if he defends his belt against Alexander Volkanovski, is better than Khabib's. 100%. 100%. And even his isn't the fucking best, but it's better than Khabib's record. 100% it's better than Khabib's record. Will Islam make weights this time? Because we all know last time he did not make weight. And I made a TikTok about it. He did not make weight. I'm fucking telling you, the bar's still moving. The same as what, UFC 254? Where fucking Khabib fucking Towelgate. I do believe that Islam has a better record than Khabib, to be honest with you. I know he's got a loss on his record, but he's beaten better people along the way. Like, I mean, beating Charles Oliveira, beating Volkanovski, well, getting a decision over Volkanovski. If he beats Volkanovski this time around, he's got a better record than Khabib has. Absolutely has. And that is no thing. Decision time. Decision. I don't know. This is fucking difficult. I believe the fight will be very similar to last time. We will see Islam taking Volkanovski down and trying to finish the fight, whereas Volkanovski will try and stand on his feet and stuff the attacks and stuff as well. So in Abu Dhabi, I just can't see Islam losing. Really can't. I can't see him losing, you know. Really can't see him losing, especially over in Abu Dhabi. I think there's a different energy in the Russian and Dagestani fighters over at Abu Dhabi. I think they're a different fucking, it's a different game over there with them. They're unbelievable as it is. Like, I don't know. I'm literally 50-50 with it. I want Volkanovski to win, but I think it will go to a decision and it will be Islam Makhachev again. And still, which I'm okay with. Do you know what I mean? Listen, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of UFC. I'm a fan of great fights. I don't hate Islam Makhachev, not one bit. I think he's a great fighter. I think he was lucky in his last fight to even make weight, and I think he was lucky to have the decision. I do think that he's a bit big for the division, but to be fair, they all are. So yeah, that is my prediction. What are your predictions for UFC 294 this weekend over in Abu Dhabi? Who will be finishing 2023 as the UFC lightweight champion? Because I doubt they'll fight again. Because obviously we've got Stipe versus John Jones in 4 weeks. And then we've got Leon versus Colby 4 weeks after that. What are your predictions for this weekend? Let me know in the comments. And let's see who is closest to it come Sunday morning. Thank you for watching.